Okay, this is People of the State of Michigan versus Marlon Monroe, docket number 20-33FH. This is the time set for sentencing, and Mr. Monroe, the court rules don't allow me to do a sentencing remotely unless you agree. Are you okay with it?
Yes, ma'am, okay.
Thank you. You were convicted of possession of less than 25 grams of heroin. That is a felony punishable by up to 4 years in prison. You have the right to be represented by an attorney. You are represented by Mr. Silverthorne. And Mr. Silverthorne, have you had a chance to go through the pre-sentence report with your client?
Yes, I did it by Polycom last week with Mr. Monroe.
Good. Do you have any additions, deletions, or corrections?
On the first page, it's under pending charges, yes. Where it indicates 65A District Court for probation violation scheduled for 12/16/2020. That would seem to indicate that it's already occurred, but it did not. They reset it, I believe, to this week. And that same statement appears under the evaluation plan on the second page. The first full complete paragraph at the very end, it said sentencing was on 12/12/2019. Oh, never mind. I see that they're talking about the sentencing on that, on the itself. So just that, the only change would be there on the face sheet. He did not get sentenced on 12/16/2020.
Okay, I didn't hear you though. Did it get set for a new date?
I believe Mr. Monroe, it did, didn't it?
Clinton County?
In Clinton County, yes. It's this week, isn't it?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Right.
Okay,
wanted to see
I'll
what
just
was
change
going
it. I'll change it to 12/22. And was that your only change?
Yes, Your Honor. I would note that not being physically present with defendants, and applies to a lot of cases, it's somewhat difficult to be as thorough as we can, not having the document right in front of the person. But I did read virtually the entire document to him, and based on that, he indicated that it was accurate. The factual portions of it were accurate.
Okay. Do you have any objection to the scoring of the guidelines?
No, Your Honor.
Did the people have any corrections to the report or objections to scoring?
No, Your Honor.
Did the people wish to be heard?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Silverthorne.
This will be quick, Your Honor. Mr. Monroe came in, as the court recall, almost in tears. His lifestyle at age 44 has made him a drug addict. And as an offshoot of that, now his primary health problem, and it's referenced in the report, is that he's getting in the advanced stages of congestive heart failure, which I'm sure is directly related to his alcohol and drug abuse. We think that the recommendation is fair. We asked the court to adopt it. I have cautious optimism, but Mr. Monroe, he may be one of those persons that unfortunately it takes until about middle-aged when he starts realizing that they're killing themselves. And the next time he won't be in a court, he'll be in a morgue or a funeral home. We asked the court to adopt the recommendation, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Monroe, is there anything you wanted to say?
Yes, ma'am. I want to say I'm sorry for wasting y'all time for my stupidity. And those days laying up in this jail, I really had a reality check, and it's not the way I want to live anymore, and I just want to say I'm sorry, and I just want a chance to start my life over. That's all.
All right. Well, this is not a waste of my time. This is about your life, and that's very, very important. I too want you to give you a chance to start over, and it's never too late. And I believe that you can. And we just have to help you along with some tools to do it. So I did have some email communication back and forth with the agent who wrote the report, because I want to know what program we can get Mr. Monroe in and how fast we can get him in it. And the answer is TRICAP will take him immediately. they'll come to the jail and get him. So I think that's a good program for you, Mr. Monroe. And if you apply yourself to it and adopt a positive mindset that you can change things and turn things around, I think you could be successful at it. So I'm going to place you on probation for a period of 18 months, 180 days in jail with credit for 85 days served. I'll suspend any remaining jail time upon successful entry into and completion of the TRICAP program. You have to pay $130 to the Crime Victims Fund, $68 in state costs. I'm waiving oversight fees for indigency. Restitution in the amount of $160 payable to the Tri-County Metro Narcotics. Costs in the amount of $250 based on the State Court Administrative Office calculated average cost of a criminal case in Ingham County, which is actually a great reduction from that, which I've made due to indigency. And conditions of probation are no use or possession of alcoholic beverages, controlled substances, drug paraphernalia, or medical marijuana. Comply with both drug and alcohol testing as your agent directs. As I've indicated, you must complete residential substance abuse treatment. That will be the TRICAP program. You, as I said, they have an immediate availability. So you will be transported to TRICAP at the discretion of the sheriff, which in this case I believe is going to be TRICAP coming to get you instead of the other way around. You must not engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. You may not have any contact with anyone you know to have a felony record. You can't possess a weapon while you're on probation. You must comply with the written and verbal orders of your agent. Let the agent into your home at any time. Submit to a search of your person or property without need of a warrant. Report any changes to your agent within 24 hours. Your driver's license must be suspended. You may not drive a motor vehicle while your license is suspended. That'll be for a period of 1 year. And Mr. Monroe, you have the right to file an application for leave to appeal your conviction and your sentence in this matter. You're entitled to an attorney at public expense to assist you in doing that. If you're making a request for one, you have to make it within 42 days of today's date. Do you see an appellate rights form on the table there in your room, Mr. Monroe? Mr. Monroe?
Excuse me?
Do you see an appellate rights form there in the room where you're at? There should be, I think it's off to your left. Is there a table?
Yes, ma'am, I see it.
Yeah, would
Yes,
you
ma'am.
please pick up one of those forms so that we don't have to mail it to you? That's your appellate rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it? Okay, very good. So they're gonna come, I'm thinking they're coming tomorrow maybe from TRICAP to come and get you. Do you have any questions before we leave?
No, ma'am, I thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck to you, Ms.